This week on Ravens Report, Hall of Famer Jonathan Ogden tells the story of his unforgettable big man touchdowns. Plus, the Ravens provide holiday magic to kids in the community. And no more gifts, no more margin for error. The Ravens need to bring the heat on a cold Wisconsin night, but how? All that and more starts now on Ravens Report.
What a scene we have at M&T.
Welcome to Ravens Report. I'm Shelby Lasso, and happy holidays, Ravens flock. After a heartbreaking 28-24 loss against the New England Patriots on Sunday night, the Ravens will need some help from a division rival to have a chance at the postseason. But first, they must take care of business in Green Bay on Saturday night to keep the dream alive. Once that happens, the Ravens will have to hope the Browns can knock off the Steelers in Cleveland. The Ravens have now lost 3 of their last 4, and an injury to starting quarterback Lamar Jackson could make the task all that much harder. The Ravens will have to dig deep over the final 2 weeks of the regular season, but this is a roster full of players that can inspire a final playoff push. And speaking of inspiration, last Sunday night at M&T Bank Stadium, the Ravens celebrated their Inspired Change Award winner, Joni Hollifield, and I guarantee her story will be sure to make your heart smile.
My name is Joni Hollifield. I'm the founder and the executive director of Heart Smiles, a nonprofit in Baltimore working specifically with young people, focusing on youth success.
Joni.
Nice to meet you, Joni.
So
Johnny
nice to meet you too.
Thank you for all that you do.
Thank you so much.
Hey, could I ask you something?
Yes.
What keeps you going?
My heartbeats keep me going. They are the young people that I'm committed to who are changing the narrative of what it means to be a young person in a city like Baltimore.
The Freddie Gray riots happened in 21217, and 21217 is the same zip code that I grew up in. So I could not ignore what I felt was my calling from God, to not be somebody on the side complaining about how young people were handling the situation, but to be someone helping young people work through their trauma, work through their pain, and ultimately work towards success.
We have been absolutely enamored with all of the work that Heart Smiles does. You really have inspired a lot of change in the Baltimore community.
We just want to let you know that you are an inspired change maker, and Heart Smiles is receiving $10,000 reward.
Wow. That's amazing. We are also
going to be giving you Super Bowl tickets.
Doing this work, you don't really stop and think about yourself. You are constantly thinking about the mission, constantly thinking about the young people that you are serving, the work that you have to do. And you don't do this type of work or get into this type of work for recognition. I tell people all the time, like, my award isn't a trophy. My award is being able to see young people break generational cycles of poverty for themselves, and really watching young people create their own versions of success. It's been amazing. I don't think I truly deserve it. I'm just out here doing what God called me to do, and that's it. But I'm so grateful and so thankful, especially at this season in my life. This has been the toughest journey I've had to walk. I was diagnosed August 29th of 25 with stage 4 ovarian cancer. I was in disbelief, like I didn't believe it. But then I also immediately accepted it. But I didn't accept it in a sense of I'm going to be sad about it or I'm going to be mad about it. No, I'm going to use this and I'm going to do whatever I can do to try to help somebody else not have to experience this journey, because this has been the hardest thing ever that I've ever had to do in life.
You're stronger than a lot of us out here to go through that and still do what you do. So
thank you so much.
A lot of respect from us.
What started as a one-person show has literally become a community effort to say no more neglect in Baltimore, no more poverty in Baltimore, no more thinking that young people are the problem when they are absolutely the solution. What the Ravens is doing right now with our organization is a clear testament that when you come together and love on young people and love on community, that change can and will happen. Thank you guys so much for believing in the dream. And when I think about my legacy, I want my legacy to live with my heartbeats. Even if I'm gone, I want people to know me through the young people that we have impacted. I want them to be able to feel my spirit, feel my attitude, and everything that I stood for through the young people who have really embraced the Heart Smiles culture and have taken on the responsibility of helping us to make Baltimore a better place. When somebody tells you that without intervention, you may only have 4 months to live, like that puts a lot of things into perspective when you're faced with your own mortality in that type of way. And I've just been very intentional about every single moment. And for the Ravens to help me create unforgettable moments at this time in my life, like thank you a million times would not be enough.
How you doing?
Mark.
I'm Mark. Joni.
Joni, nice to meet you.
Yeah, so nice to meet you, Mark.
Yes, ma'am.
Stage 4 cancer where? Ain't nothing about to keep me down. Nowhere.
I know that's right.
Nowhere.
I just want to say thank you with all of my heart and to let you know how appreciative I am for your investment into me as a person. I was never expecting you to bless me with a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Never. That same day, I was just dealing with the fact that my doctors are at a loss right now because my chemotherapy treatment isn't working, and we now need an entirely new game plan because my cancer is extremely aggressive. I had so many reasons not to come, but I was determined to be part of such an important event to support the community. Never did I think I would be supported in such a meaningful way. It's only been a few days, and already I have told my doctors every surgery, chemotherapy session, and doctor's appointment needs to be scheduled around the Super Bowl because I am going, courtesy of our Ravens. It is so nice to have something to look forward to because now I have to make it. I have to survive. And this will be the highlight of my most beautifully difficult journey. I don't say this lightly. Thank you for having a strong hand in saving my life. With gratitude, Joni.
Joni's impact reaches far beyond the award itself through her work uplifting youth in the Baltimore community, and through unimaginable personal challenges, she continues to lead with strength, purpose, and heart. Her story is a powerful reminder of what inspired change truly means. Coming up on Ravens Report, an untold story from a Hall of Famer. Jonathan Ogden takes us back to the rare moments he found the end zone not once, but twice. We'll be right back. Ravens Report is brought to you by MedStar Health, the trusted medical team of the Baltimore Ravens and you. MedStar Health, it's how we treat people. And by M&T Bank, the official bank of the Baltimore Ravens. Welcome back to Ravens Report. As we continue to celebrate 30 seasons of Ravens football in Baltimore, it's time for another untold story, this one from Hall of Famer Jonathan Ogden. J.O. is known as one of the greatest blockers in NFL history, and to be one of the best, you need flawless technique, elite footwork, powerful hands, and early on in his career, the Ravens not only took advantage of J.O.'s athleticism as a blocker, but also as a receiver. Let's hear it from Jonathan himself on Untold Stories.
I'm Jonathan Ogden, Baltimore Ravens tackle from 1996 to 2007, and you're watching Untold Stories.
Here we go, dot right close, fake zoom, kick left, J.O. corner left.
You're saying rookie year against Pittsburgh. It would almost certainly have to be my touchdown.
Pinch it in motion. Vinny wants to throw, a little flip pass, touchdown. Jonathan Ogden.
Am I correct?
You are.
Well, you know, we talked about doing things the Steelers weren't expecting. There you go.
You know, those are things that you kind of put in during the season. Those aren't things that come in that week and then get executed. It's almost always something that you practice for 3, 4, 5 weeks. So I think we practiced that one at least 2 or 3 weeks. It just kind of was a blur, the first one. I remember Levon Kirkland shot the gap. He was supposed to cover me. I went out to the corner. Vinny Testaverde found me in the corner, and the ball seemed to take forever to get there. Like it hung in the air forever. And I kind of caught it and just kind of, I didn't really know what to do with it. I was kind of like Ricky Bobby in Talladega Nights. I didn't know what to do with my hands. I kind of held the ball just like this, and it was like, I can't believe I caught a touchdown in the NFL. And I just remember everybody coming up and giving me congratulations. I'd be like, what y'all expect? I mean, I'm supposed to go make a play. And it was in Memorial Stadium. It was my first one, and we beat Pittsburgh. That was one of our 4 wins that year, I think we had total. Hell, it was an awesome moment, though. It really was a lot of fun.
Those are the kind of memories that'll stay with him the rest of his life. His first touchdown as a receiver against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
On the second one, in St. Louis.
Jonathan Ogden, touchdown! Ogden sneaks out and catches the touchdown. Oh, you think he's excited?
Kyle Bowler was our quarterback, and we were working on the play a lot. That one we worked on for about 6 weeks. Kick left, J.O. corner, kick left, J.O. corner. We'd go over it in practice.
Kick left, J.O. corner. Here we go, dot right close, fake zoom, kick left, J.O. corner, all right. 180! 180!
Oh, he didn't believe it, J.O. He didn't believe it, J.O.
And I'm like, we're never going to run this in the game. So we're playing St. Louis, and we get down on the goal line.
Just run it. Run it 3 more times. Run it 2 more times. Run it 2 more times.
So we have first and goal, and we run a play, and nothing happens. And I'm sitting there in the huddle. I remember thinking to myself, this is second, and this is the situation where that play might come in. And then the play comes in, Bowler looks at me, and I'm like, big eyes like, oh man, here it comes.
Ravens report Ogden as an eligible receiver.
J.O. play. J.O. play. Come on, J.O. Catch that thing, J.O.
The linebacker, he actually kind of covered me a little bit, so I kind of made a good little escape move, swam the defense in, and kind of got to the corner, and the guy was chasing me, but I remember getting out there and catching it. Bowler put a great pass on me.
Tight formation, fake to Jamal. There he is, Jonathan Ogden, touchdown! Ogden sneaks out and catches the touchdown. Oh, you think he's excited?
Go, J.O. 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 Hey, you see J.O.
Bowler to Ogden off the fake to Jamal Lewis, and big number 75 got a score.
Great call, great call.
And this time I knew I was ready for a celebration, so I kind of gave a flex, like the Hawk, because I knew that this time I wanted to make sure I did something a little cooler than my first one.
First touchdown since December of '96. Ogden did have one against the Steelers. He's waited, what's that, 7 years? 7 years between scores.
A couple years I wasn't tight end in the short yardage goal line. A couple years the situation just never came up. But every year I kind of had a few plays in the playbook, and that's kind of why when it did get called, I was surprised, because you work on a lot of plays in practice that don't get called in the games. Everybody does, and especially those types. So when they do, you got to take advantage.
Good job.
Hey,
Pull you out there for I don't know what reason.
in case I got to go make a play.
Make what kind of play, J.O.?
So I haven't figured that one out yet, but I can make one though. I was to tell the guys that players make plays, so you got to put me out there. Let me go make a play for you. And everybody used to chuckle until I went out there and I'm 2 for 2, 2 yards, 2 touchdowns.
And while his 2 receiving touchdowns probably didn't factor into his election into the NFL Hall of Fame, that's certainly a stat line to be proud of. 2 for 2, 2 yards and 2 TDs. Now that has a nice ring to it. After this break, a reminder of what this season is all about. The Ravens bring smiles, joy, and unforgettable memories to local children, helping give them a Christmas they won't soon forget. Stick with us. We'll be right back with more Ravens Report.
In every corner of our state, change begins with a helping hand. When we come together, every moment, every effort, it ripples. Across streets, across generations, across Baltimore. And this isn't just about what we build. It's about who we build it for. When we lift one another, we lift an entire city. This is our home, our team, our community.
Welcome back to Ravens Report. Well, we've been celebrating 30 seasons of Ravens football this year. There's another milestone worth noting. 20 years of Holiday Helpers, the team's annual holiday season shopping extravaganza. This year, linebacker Roquan Smith took the lead, joined by several teammates as personal shopping assistants for 60 pre-selected 4th, 5th, and 6th grade students from the Bridges Baltimore after-school program. From holiday cheer to unforgettable memories, the fun and excitement was off the charts, and for these kids, it's a day they'll remember long after the holiday season ends.
What's going on? What's your name?
Brian.
One more time?
Brian.
Brian, Roquan. Nice to meet you. You excited for today?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's the 20th annual Holiday Helpers. So we're here at Target with Bridges, and they're just kids from all over the city who go to different elementary schools who are here shopping. On behalf of Roquan, he has funded $200 worth of gift cards for the kids to be able to get anything they want for Christmas. And it's just an amazing experience for the kids. It's just a beautiful thing just to see them excited about the event.
Any idea on some things that you want?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And we're doing it all, Brian, man. We going football. Brian loves football. Pizza's favorite food, different cars, like, we're doing it all. He's doing it all, you know.
It's really important to get a lot of guys out here just to show the kids that these aren't just celebrities. These are guys who may have been in their same exact shoes. I think it's just very inspirational for the kids.
Oh, man, it's awesome. Just to see a smile on this guy's face or anyone's face that I can make their day better, year better, whatever the case may be, that brings joy to my heart. So that's what I do it for. So anytime I'm able to do it and I'm in a position to do so, I always will.
Still to come on Ravens Report, what disappeared from the Ravens defense in Week 16 and why finding it again is critical in a must-win primetime matchup in one of the most historic stadiums in the NFL. We'll be right back with my keys to the game.
Ravens Flock. Shopping for the holidays is now easier than ever with the all-new Flock Shop at M&T Bank Stadium. This 7,000 square foot retail store, situated on the North Plaza, is open from Monday through Saturday. And during home games, too. The Flock Shop features the widest selection of Ravens gear in the city. Visit BaltimoreRavens.com/Flock Shop for store hours and flock to the Flock Shop this holiday season.
Welcome back to Ravens Report. It's another primetime game for the Ravens this week, and this time, the margin for error is gone. Week 17 takes the Ravens to Lambeau Field to face the 9-5-1 Packers, and at 7-8, Baltimore is no longer in control of its playoff destiny. With just 2 games left, a Ravens loss or a Steelers win over the Browns on Sunday would officially end Baltimore's postseason hopes. That's the reality heading into one of the most unforgiving environments in the NFL. So what needs to happen for the Ravens to keep their postseason hopes alive? Well, it starts with clean football. Turnovers once again swung the outcome on Sunday night against New England, and they came at the worst possible times, and ball security has been a recurring issue this entire season. The Ravens are tied for the league lead in lost fumbles with 15, and too often those mistakes have come in high leverage moments. And opposing defenses have clearly taken notice, aggressively attacking the ball whenever Baltimore's playmakers touch it. If the Ravens want to turn close games into wins, protecting the football has to be a priority, especially in a hostile road environment on Saturday. My next key is creating consistent pressure up front. Just 1 week after shutting out Cincinnati and relentlessly hitting Joe Burrow, the Ravens pass rush struggled to find the same rhythm against the Patriots. Although Drake May faced pressure at times and actually turned the ball over twice when hurried, there were too many stretches where he had way too much time to survey the field. The box score shows 4 sacks and 10 quarterback hits, but the overall impact didn't match the numbers. With Green Bay dealing with uncertainty at quarterback, this is an opportunity for Baltimore's defense to dictate the pace, but that starts with finding ways to disrupt whoever is under center. My final key is the Ravens need to be ready for the environment. Lambeau Field in late December is a challenge all of its own. The frozen tundra is one of the most iconic and demanding venues in the NFL, and the Packers' home atmosphere only intensifies under the lights in primetime. Baltimore hasn't played at Lambeau since 2017 and hasn't faced the Packers since 2021. So cold weather, a passionate crowd, and postseason stakes all collide Saturday night. How the Ravens handle the moment may ultimately determine whether their season continues into the second week of January. At the end of the day, it all comes down to execution, urgency, and composure. The Ravens know what's at stake and will be ready for the moment. That'll do it for this week's Ravens Report. From all of us here with the Ravens, we wish you and your family a safe, happy, and healthy holiday season, and we'll see you in 2026.